One evening, Jesus sat upon a hill. The sun was sinking behind the mountains. The sea whispered softly below. The people were silent. A man stood and asked, "Master, in the kingdom of God, will we see our families again?" Jesus smiled. He looked toward the horizon and said, "I will tell you 3 dreams. Each dream carries a piece of the truth." A man lived his life with love and work. He sowed seeds, baked bread, raised his children, then sickness came. He closed his eyes and left the world in peace. His son wept. He said, "My father is gone. I will never see him again." Years passed, the son grew old, and one day, he too crossed the river of death. When he opened his eyes, he found himself in a garden. The air was golden, the trees shimmered with living light. He heard a voice. There, beneath a tree, sat his father, not old, not young, just radiant. "Father," the son whispered, "is this real?" The father smiled. "Death is not the end. My son. It is a doorway to truth. Those who live in God's love find each other again." Jesus said, "In heaven, souls are known not by faces, but by love. What you plant in love on earth blooms forever in heaven." A woman lived with little, yet gave much. She shared her bread, she welcomed strangers, her heart was gentle. People asked her, "Why do you give when you have so little?" She answered, "Because my heart is God's home, and whoever comes to that door must not leave hungry." When her time came, she fell asleep in peace. When she awoke, she stood before a house made of light. Its walls glowed with warmth and joy. The door opened. Many familiar faces came to greet her. The poor, the lost, the lonely she had once helped. They said, "You fed us when we were hungry. Now God has brought you to his table of eternal bread." Jesus said, "In heaven, homes are built from kindness. Every act of love becomes a wall of light, and family is not only of blood, but of mercy." There was a man who spent his life seeking truth. He read. He prayed. He traveled, yet always he said, "I have not yet seen God." One night, near the end of his days, he prayed, "Lord, will I ever see you? Does truth have a face?" Then light descended, not burning, not blinding, but soft, warm, infinite, and a voice said, "You have already seen me. Each time you loved, each time you forgave. Those who live in love, live forever with me." When he awoke, he was beyond time. His family surrounded him, not as bodies, but as radiant souls. They were one light. One joy. One eternal presence. Jesus lifted his eyes and said, "This is the 3rd dream, the dream of divine truth. In heaven, there is no separation. Those who love in God are joined forever. In eternity, you will know your family again, not by name, but by light." The crowd was silent, only the sound of waves remained. Jesus rose. He looked toward the sky and said softly, "On earth, family is a gift of time. In heaven, family is a bond of eternity. So live in love, because in love, there is no farewell." Then he walked down the hill, and the wind carried peace across.